Let's talk about some Surface devices. The Surface
Yeah.
Book is gone, replaced by the Surface Laptop Studio. Could Microsoft make their naming scheme more confusing? Gosh darn it, they're sure going to try. The article here is from The Verge, and this is what it looks like. It's basically a Surface Pro with the kickstand permanently attached to the keyboard. You know what? It's kind of cool. It's like the Windows equivalent of running an iPad with one of those cases that
Yeah.
you can bring the iPad forward, so it's all touch if you want. You can go touchscreen, touchpad, or you pull it back if you want to use the keyboard. I don't think it's the kind of thing that I would necessarily use,
I personally know people that would, though. I'll give it that, because I agree. I wouldn't use this, but I definitely know people that would.
I'm not a big touch user. Like, I do like to use it, but after switching to the Framework, which, by the way, we're talking about laptops. I'm invested in Framework Computer Inc. After switching to the Framework, I haven't missed it too much. I definitely do miss it, and I'm going to encourage Framework to come up with a touchscreen replacement module at some point, at which time I will upgrade my laptop. Mark my words, that's going to happen.
That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
So I like the touchscreen, but I'm not a touchscreen first user. I never use a stylus. It does have
but I was gonna say, I think it's more for like art and drafting, not necessarily just being a touchscreen.
And it's going to be a super, super cool device. For that. It's a 120 hertz 3x2 display. What a great aspect ratio. H series processor, so you're limited to 4 cores, not the greatest, but it does have an RTX 3050 Ti. You could conceivably game on the thing, and Thunderbolt 4. Alex's thoughts are, I'm glad Microsoft has finally abandoned the Surface Book. It was cool at first, but it's been clear for several generations that the CPU is being held back by being in the screen. And that's specifically because of thermal constraints where you can't let it run very hot because you can't allow a touch surface for user safety reasons to go over a certain temperature, and the whole thing is a touch screen, right? It would be super cool if it had an 8-core CPU option to really take on the XPS 15, but overall, looking pretty good. The Surface Pro 8 also looks decent. 120 hertz, 3x2, again, finally has Thunderbolt 4. I mean, I've been asking for Thunderbolt on the Surface Pro lineup since Thunderbolt 2 was the standard. The Surface Pen now vibrates, and they announced a new Surface Pro X with an ARM processor. This is another Alex note. Riley can check it out, but IMO, it's just a tech demo and too slow to consider actually buying. Ouch. Ouch. Like, damn. They also announced the new Surface Duo 2, a 2-screen Android phone that I guess someone might like. Did anyone actually buy the Surface Duo 2? I want to hear from you. Anyone in Floatplane chat? Did you buy a Surface Duo 2? Do you love it? Is it great? Hit me. Come on. Tell me. Uh-oh, vibrating pen. Okay, Floatplane chat, come on. Grow up. Grow up and move on.
Never.
Jeez.
Don't do it.
Jeez. All right, I'm waiting for you guys to... I'm waiting to hear from anyone. Anyone. Floatplane chat. I will even acknowledge you. Anyone Surface Duo... No. YouTube. Anyone Surface Duo. Come on.
I haven't seen a yes anywhere. I'm watching all 3 chats.
Like, is that going to be one of those devices that I should buy now? Like, try to get my hands on a Gen 1 one and then just leave it sealed because it's going to be this weird relic. Like, they only ever made like 6 of them and actually shipped them to customers. Tyrant Rex says, I know someone who has a Surface Duo, but clearly as a viewer of our channel, Tyrant Rex is too tech savvy to buy a Surface Duo. Oh, Barabu Live. I bought a Surface Duo and used it for a year since day 1. All right. Okay. All right. I think, yeah.
Notice how they didn't include any, like...
that they're happy with it.
I have technically purchased this product.